So, an inequality is, we can think about it as an equation with a different sign. Let's take a look at this equation. Equals to minus 7x plus 20. So this is an equation and this is an inequality. What is the difference? That the equal sign changed to bigger size, bigger than size sign, sorry. So how can we solve it? So the best method to solve an inequality is to solve it like it was an equation until all the way until the last step, and then there is a little trick. Okay, so what would we do if it was an equation? We would move the minus 90 to the other side, add 90, so 3x bigger than minus 7x plus 110, and then plus 7x, 10x greater than 110. So until now it was just like a normal equation. What should we do now? Now we can keep going like it was a normal equation. We will divide it by 10 and then x bigger than 11. This is the result of the inequality. So wait, what? It was actually like an equation. All the steps were as if it was an equation. So why did I say it has its little trick? Why does it have its little change? Because if the exercise was like, let's take a different exercise. If I am telling you to solve this exercise, minus 10x greater than 110. So you would say, let's solve it like an equation. Let's divide it by minus 10. So x is bigger than minus 11. But this is not correct. When we divide an inequality by a negative number, we need to flip, to change the sign to its opposite sign. So a bigger would become lower. So when we divide it by minus 10, x is lower than minus 11, not bigger than. We have changed this sign because in an inequality, when you divide the equation, we can call it, or the inequality, by a negative number, this is the different part from an equation. In equation, we would do nothing. But here, we need to transpose the sign, to put here the opposite sign of this sign. So this is the only trick that the inequality has. Of course, this type of inequality. There are more types of inequality, which we will review later. Let's take a look only on this type of inequality. So an inequality can contain this sign, which is lower than or equal to. So when we divide it by minus 10, we need to reverse to find the opposite sign of this one. So it will become x is greater equal then minus 9. When you have an equal here, you will have an equal even when you flip it, because it doesn't change the actual sign. Equal will remain. And only the bigger and the lower will replace themselves. So this is the result for this inequality.